Hello everyone, myself Pankaj Hayaran, TGT Physical and Health Education from KV number 2, Jhansi Kent. Today I am here to explain you how to fill the score sheet in cricket. First of all, we have to see that this tournament, this is which type of tournament, like suppose under 17, under 19 or any other tournament. So in the first column, we have to write about which type of tournament is this. Suppose this is under 17 cricket tournament, under 17 KVS under 17 KVS National okay. Then in the next, this is we have to write about where it is being played. Like suppose it is being played in Mathura, Kent. So we'll enter over here at the ground which is where it is being played, Mathura, Kent. Then we have to fill in the next column match against versus which two team. So like suppose this match is being played between Agra region and Chandigarh region. So we'll enter over here the names of both the teams. Okay, then in the next column we have to fill about the toss won by which team. So here the entry will be made about the toss the team has won and what they have been selected. Suppose the toss won by Agra region, and then they've selected to bat first. So batting, we'll write here batting. This is the first innings, okay, and date. Suppose 6th July 2021. This match is being played. Now the next entry that which we have to do in this score sheet is the batsman. Suppose the batsmen are coming in. The number one batsman is Hasin, and Anubhav. Though these two batsmen are the opener batsmen. We have to write the time also, at what time they are in and what time the match is going to start. Suppose 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. they are in for batting. Then now after this we have to fill the column where the bowler, which bowler is going to bowl for the Chandigarh region. So bowler name, suppose Prashant is going to bowl the first over. So the ball bowled by him we have to write in this column. Then suppose Hasin has scored 1 run on the first ball. So we will write 1 over here, 1 run, and the score over here, we'll cut over here 1 run scored by the team. Then and we have to enter again in the bowlers also that 1 run was scored on his first ball. In this way we have to make the entries in the batsman column also and in the bowler column also. Suppose the second ball played by Hasin was a dot ball. So we'll write a dot over here. This indicates that the second ball that is played by Hasin is a dot ball. And in the bowler column also we'll enter here with dot, so that it reminds us that yes, this ball was bowled a dot ball by the bowler. Then in the same way again we have to make the entries of the batsmen and the bowler. How the run has been scored. Suppose it's a boundary, then we'll write the 4 runs over here. We write 4 runs over here, or here we can write FOUR, so that we will come to know about yes, the 4 runs was scored. And in the bowlers column also we will write 4, so we come to know that on the third ball of the bowler it was the 4 run. It was hit by the batsman. Same way we will make the entries in the bowler and the batsman's column. Suppose then if the first over is completed, then we have to write that in 1 over how many runs were scored. So I suppose this is the first over. We'll cut it over here, 1 over, and then we have to mention that how many runs were scored in the first over. Okay, then similarly, then in the second over we'll write the second runs scored in the second over. Similarly, it will go on, carry on. Then suppose if the batsman gets out, we have to mention that how the batsman was out. Suppose it was the catch out, so we write it is a catch out. Okay, then who was the fielder? We have to write the name of the fielder. Praveen was the fielder, and the bowler's name is Prashant. We write Prashant. So in this way we have to write about the how the batsman was out, fielder's name, bowler's name, and the total runs scored by the individual. Suppose he has made 5 runs. So we have to write 5 runs. So this is the way we write the full entry of the batsman, that how much runs he has scored and how the batsman was out. And now we have to write the time also of the batsman, at which time the batsman was out. Suppose it is 8:10. We make the entry in this column. Our time out means at what time the batsman was out and he has gone out of the field. Now who comes we have to make the entry of the next batsman that comes in the for batting. So his name will be entered in the third column. Ajay. Suppose Ajay comes for batting. Then whatever the runs scored by him, suppose he plays the first ball is a dot ball. So we'll write here a dot. Dot will be done. Then suppose in the next ball, similarly we have to do the entries simultaneously in the batsman column also and in the bowlers column also, and the total score of the team also we have to mention. Okay, and after every over also we have to mention that how many runs are being scored, so that we can calculate that what is the score of the team after each and every over. Then suppose if the bowler bowls a white ball in the over, then in this column we have to make the entries of the white balls, no balls, leg by, all the entries will be made in this column. This is the column. Suppose it was a by run given by the bowler, entry will be done like here, 1 run, or whatever the runs are being scored, that will be entered in this byes column. Suppose it is a leg by, ball hit the pad and the run has been taken, that it is a leg by. Then the run scored on the leg by signal given by the umpire will be entered in this column. Suppose 3 runs are taken, so we will make an entry over here 3, and total entry will be done on the total score sheet. Suppose if it is a white ball decision, then white ball entry will be given then on this one, this column. Then suppose if it is a no ball, then it will be entered over here. Finally, when the match is over, the total extras run will be counted and it will be mentioned in this column that how many extra runs were given in this particular match. So all the extras will be counted and it will be mentioned over here. Suppose 15 runs extras are given, so we will mention in this column that 15 runs extras were given. So 15 extras are there in this column. Then in this way we have to make all the entries in the different columns. Then after, when the match is over, we will mention over here in the bowler analysis how many balls bowled by him, no balls, wide balls, extras, wicket taken by him. That will be mentioned in these columns. So we have to take out the bowling analysis also, or the bowler's analysis also, which will be done in these columns depending upon the runs or extras given by the bowler. So in this way we make the entries of the bowlers and the batsmen and the total score done by the scored by the team. So this is the way we make entries in the score sheet completely. And after that, the decision that has been taken, or after the first innings, how many runs are being scored, or at the loss of how many wickets is also been mentioned. Then in the second score sheet, when the second inning begins, we have to write about the second innings that is going to be played. This is against which team. The same entries will be there. Then we have to make the entries of the next innings batsmen, those who are going to bat. Like suppose now Chandigarh region is going to bat, so we will mention here the names of the batsmen of the Chandigarh region, and here the names of the bowlers of the Agra region. Similarly, again, as the match progresses, all the entries will be done simultaneously. Like suppose the entry of the batsman has been done, like he has scored the run or played a dot ball, it will be done in his column, and whatever the run given by the bowler, it will be mentioned in the bowler's column. And after, when the over is complete, again we will write the score, that how much score is being scored after 1 over, and the fall of wickets also, at what run and how many overs the batsman was out, and what was the score when the batsman was out. This is also we have to mention in the score sheet. So finally, in this way we enter all the entries in the score sheet, and finally the decision that is being taken of the match, that the match won by which team, it is to be entered. The signatures of both the captains and the umpires are to be taken on the score sheet, and finally we complete the score sheet. Thank you. I hope so. Now you understand that how we are going to fill the score sheet in cricket. Thank you once again.